Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We are going to do something a little bit different today. Y'all know I just like to be different, right? So we're going to see if it works or not. So have y'all seen the people using the patriotic scarves wrapped? It's usually wrapped around a grapevine, and then they put a bow and, kind of all those things. Well, I wanted to try to kind of mimic that using the Unique in the Creek ring board. Okay. With the patriotic scarf. I've got a couple of ribbons. Now, this is the two-sided ribbon. I'm going to be using the stripe side of it. Okay. With this navy and blue and white diagonal. With some greenery. I'm not sure which greenery I'm going to be using yet. I've got this baby eucalyptus, or I have some ficus. Not sure yet, but we'll see when we get to that point. Okay. So what I did was we are using 3 rows on the ring board. Facebook, I'm going to show TikTok first. So we're going from the outside of the board to that first circle or hole, and then this hole to this hole, and then this hole to this hole. So 3 pieces of mesh per row. Okay. So from the outside to that first, the first to the second, and the second to the third. So 3 pieces of mesh in every row. Good morning, everybody. So I did kind of go ahead and start because it's just a lot of mesh. Now this is jute. Jute does fray, and you cannot wood burn it. Okay, so just make sure your rotary cutter is nice and sharp, and then just cut off the frays, y'all. That's all you're going to be able to do. And then we'll drape the scarf, do the bow, and all those things. Okay. So I don't know. It's one of those things I've not done before. I don't know how it's going to look. It may turn out, it may not. So that's the risk you take, right? So you're going to need 48 pieces. So about a roll and a half, roll and a quarter, whatever it is. Aren't you supposed to be hunkering down? Yeah, soon. They even close school early. So I have to go get Monk at 11:30. So after that, then we'll run by, check on mom, see what mom wants to do, and then bring Massey inside the laundry room and all the things. So, but I've got all my cactus back in the garage, all of my Talavera pottery, so I'm ready. So I did want to go ahead and knock this out because I ain't got nothing to do for an hour. I don't have to pick up Monk till 11:30. So there you go. So let me bring everybody down, and my outside's ready to go. Even brought the Blackstone in yesterday. So look, we is on the ball. All right. So I'm going to do row by row because it's going to be easier for y'all to see. And here I am working, right? It's going to be easier for y'all to see if I do it kind of row by row. So I'm going to do the inside, and then the middle, and then the outside. Now all my pieces are cut 10 by 10. So very easy, 10 by 10. And we're just using a ruffle, y'all. So curl side down. You're supposed to get 7 to 12 inches. Well, everybody be safe. And then we're going to scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. Okay. Just like that. And just clip it. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So that's all we're using in all 3 of these rows. Now you can see, I don't want kind of all those ruffles just all up together. So you can see I'm kind of curling them making them kind of go every which way. Just because I don't want to just see all ruffles. I want to see like curls and look, let it look like my hair, okay? All over the place. So now we're just going to start adding our ruffles to this inside row. It'll go quick. I have most of them already done. You got your cups. Yay. We do have another cup live tomorrow, and I've got some made already. So that'll be fun. Good morning. Good morning. So see how quick this goes. So you need 48 pieces. And it's fraying. Jute frays like crazy, y'all. Don't worry about it. And I'm not even worried about getting them even, because I don't want them even. I just want them kind of all over the place. The Patriotic Scarves you can find on my website. I think I only have like 18 left. So if you're looking for a scarf, they're available at monkeyscreations.com. You got your cup yesterday. Yay. I honestly don't know how you get everything done that you do. Yeah, I'm a workaholic. Always have been. Me and Tay were talking yesterday because I only lived here in Smyrna for 3 years in high school, my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So I was always working. So right after school, I babysat. After babysitting, I went to a full-time job. So I didn't do, all the running around the streets. And she's like, I can't believe you don't know where things are and blah, blah, blah. I said, number one, it's been over 35 years since I've been here. Number two, I didn't run the streets. I was working. So it's just funny. I've always been a workaholic. Caught me 2 days in a row. Good morning. Good morning. So I know it's kind of, I said I was kind of mimicking a grapevine. I know it's not a grapevine, y'all, but I just wanted kind of that tan brown base. But this is an easy way to get a nice fluffy base as well. And things have changed so much here. Exactly. You made it. You made it. Okay, now, if y'all have the big clips, these are where they will be your friend. So we're just going to take this and kind of pull some of these out of the way and clip it. It is not going to hurt the mesh, y'all. It's not there long enough to do any damage. So don't worry about that. So we went from here to here. Now we're going to go from here to here. Okay. There's really no easy way to do this without the mesh getting in your way. So don't let it worry you. And it's going to fray. No big deal. You have lived in Smyrna, and it is not the same as when exactly. You got your gift, Stacy. Yay. Okay, now we're going to put this row on. And y'all, I found my favorite needle nose. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's get this next row on. Don't ask, Judy. And I finally found my TV remote for my craft room. So I'm able to listen as I'm prepping instead of trying to look at my little iPad, I mean. You can finally stop cringing, right? Oh, goodness. And then here I am using my hands. I know, I was so excited. All right, come on, where you be? Did you pre-cut those? Yes, I did pre-cut these. Isn't easier to use a glue gun? A glue gun for what, girlfriend? A glue gun for what? I think it's Marcia. I think I've just totally butchered your name. Good morning, good morning. Forgot one. So you can just see I'm just putting them in, not really worried about how they're going to look. There's a trash can right here, y'all. I'm not just throwing them on the floor. All right, so now we're going to go from here to here, here to here, here to here. So we have to leave there's not another hole. So I'm kind of loading it to the outside of the board. So I'm going to have to put these in one at a time. Otherwise, they'll just be everywhere. Let's see, I already lost it. There it is. Are the zip ties recyclable? I'm sure they are, but girl, please. you need 48 pieces. These are all cut 10 by 10. Now, do you absolutely need that outside? Probably not. But I just wanted to make it nice and full, since we're not putting a lot on here. So just putting the patriotic scarf, a bow, and some greenery. So I just wanted it nice and full. Is my table height adjustable? No, ma'am. This was a custom built table. Howdy. And painted with unicorn spit. Yup. Almost done, y'all, with the base. Good morning, good morning. I think a lot of people still don't know what unicorn spit is, but I love it. Now, I did have to cut it down to get it in this room. So it did go from an 8-foot table to a 6-foot table. So not really happy about that, but it is what it is. So, okay, so what is it? What you talking about, Donna? What you talking about? What's what, girlfriend? Can you hold up one of those pre-cut things that you're attaching and explain what you do and how you did it? Are you talking about the board that I'm attaching this stuff to? Is that what you're asking about? This is a Unique in the Creek board. No, you cannot heat seal jute, and you cannot wood burn it. Oh, unicorn spit, it's like a paint and stain. So if you've ever seen the top of my table, it is stained. I wanted it kind of like the ocean with the greens and the blues and those things. All right, we have one more. So this is what it looks like if this is what you're asking about. No, the flower, that thing you're attaching. These boards are from Unique in the Creek. You can get them at uniqueinthecreek.com. So we just use the zip ties. It's a recyclable piece of plastic from Unique in the Creek. So it makes it really easy to use. All right, last piece. So 10 by 10. This one is going curl side down. Okay. Not heat sealed, not wood burned, because you cannot wood burn jute. Okay. Put that right on top of the zip tie. Wrap the zip tie around it. Okay, now we'll turn it over, make sure I got all of them. So you should have 3 zip ties per row, and you can easily glance and see that they're all done. Now you can see these frays. I'm not going to worry about the frays, y'all. until I get everything done. Okay. So now I'm just going to kind of, you can see me kind of curling them in, curling them every which way. I don't want to just see ruffle after ruffle. I want to see a curl or something wavy kind of. Does that make sense? See, like right here, we have ruffle, just kind of ruffle sitting on top of ruffle, and I don't want that. Okay, so there's your base. All right. Now, we're going to take our patriotic scarf. Okay, so I want the blue at the top and the red and white stripe at the bottom. Let me make sure we have, where's our top? Okay, right here, the two holes opposite are considered the top holes. Okay, so I want it kind of going like this. What is the blue tool? It is a zip tie gun. So it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at once. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of get all this in the trash. Did you say where you found the scarf? You can get it at monkeyscreations.com. Hey, hey. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of scrunch all of this up. Okay, just like that. So it's going to drape over like this. So I'm going to come right up underneath. And we're going to grab another zip tie. Attach it to our board. We can go right up underneath. Hello, hello. Still making sure I've got my top where I want it. Now you can kind of do this however you want to do it. Now, y'all, I have to say, now this is a scarf. People get real touchy about doing this with a real flag. So if you do it with the flag, be ready for people to try to hurt your feelings because they're not supposed to be used that way. Okay. So just a heads up. I personally am a veteran and it does not offend me as long as it's done tastefully, but people will get offended if you put a real scarf on a wreath like this. So just be prepared if you do it. Okay. Okay, so I've kind of got it and I'm just going to gather it kind of just like that. And then we're going to grab another zip tie. Find, and then make sure that's what I want. Okay. I'm trying to just see where I want it, y'all. Okay, and then I'm just going to take another zip tie. Put it right over the zip tie that's holding that mesh. Yeah, it really is against flag etiquette, but okay. Now I'm going to make sure. I think I'm going to give it a little more slack and then zip it done. Okay, so if you're looking at this, right here's the top. I went 1, 2 over and did it on the inside. And then from the top, hold on, I'm trying to find it. Where did I do it? Oh, right here. And then from the top, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and did it right in those center holes. Okay. Now, if you do not want this much hanging, then pull more up from the top and tuck more down. Okay. So I'm just kind of spreading it out. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so kind of something like that. So now we're going to make a bow. Our bow's going to go right here in the middle, and then we're going to add some greenery. Y'all tell me what greenery you think I should add. I've got some ficus, and then I've got this baby eucalyptus. Not sure yet which one I'm going to use, but we're going to make a bow, and then we have time to decide. So we are using, this is double-sided ribbon, but I'm going to be using the red and white side only because I didn't have another red and white stripe like this. So it's going to work. And then I'm going to add this navy red and white diag. Okay. So we're going to do our tails. Now you'll still be able to see the blue and white underneath, but hold on. I'm trying to see if I want a 6-inch. Yeah, we'll go 6-inch. So we'll just do my typical bow. You still haven't found your spool? I found my holder, but I can't find my pegs. But I finally found my needle nose, so I think I'm close. You can get this Easy Bow Maker from uniqueinthecreek.com. You can get it from Ranch House. I believe Ranch House Craft Supplies. You can get it from easybow.com. Listen, Linda. Okay, so we're doing 3 loops at 6 inches. Oh, Ranch House is sold out, y'all. You have this ribbon. I love, love, love this ribbon. Okay, we're going to come in with this diag. Oh no, please tell me I have enough, because I think this is my only roll. I have it in a 2.5, but I don't want a 2.5. We're going to make it work, y'all. I know the joys of moving. Okay, then we're going to go 2 at 5 inches. Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty. And then we're going to go back in with that red and white. And we're going to do 1 loop. At 4 inches. Y'all, this double ribbon is thick. Double-sided ribbon is very thick. So this is going to be a thick bow to kind of work with. Just be patient. All right, let's grab a pipe cleaner. Scissors out of our way. Okay, now I'm really squishing that down because, y'all, it's just super, super thick. And you can't find it anywhere. You can get, I think Unique in the Creek has it. I did not buy the whole trailer full. I promise. And actually, I haven't even bought any yet this year. This is still my last year's. Because, yeah, I did buy a few last year. Okay, so I like that you can still see that blue and white star underneath. You found it at Craft Outlet. Yeah, I know they had it last year. Because after I used it, Lori sold out of it, but I was finally able to find it at Craft Outlet. Does it bother you that your ribbon tails are at different levels? Not at all. I like them at different levels because then they hang kind of differently. So it does not bother me at all. And then when I curl this, you'll be able to see both sides. Love it. Come on, Patricia, get it together. So I'm going to go right back over that zip tie because I know that that's middle. Okay. Sorry, I keep catching that scarf. There we go. Okay. I've already got my glue gun plugged in. Your scarf has lasted 3 years. That's awesome. Yeah, I get these scarves every year, and I love them. I really do. They hold up really well. Now, it took me a while to find them after this past move, but I finally found them. I actually had to do a couple refunds because I couldn't find them. And then, of course, as soon as I stop looking, I find them. You can get the scarf at monkeyscreations.com. All right, so I'm going to get all these tails slant cut. I generally, if I'm just doing a bow like this, I slant cut. I do not dovetail. We'll get these curled up and then we'll add our greenery. Now, I usually go with the diag. I know, y'all. You don't have to. Get them all, yeah. All right, let's get these curled up and out of our way. You know what you're looking for is found in the last place you looked. Exactly. Now, if you wanted to do a more neutral bow, you definitely could. You could use the solid ribbons. Okay, this one goes next. These two are on top. You get over here. I wasn't sure this one was gonna work out. I was talking to Dre about it last night before chit chat. And I was like, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna like it. Okay, so we've got that. It's kind of sticking. Get that curled back up in there. Denise, did you order them again? I know yours was one that I refunded because I couldn't find them. But did you order them again? I'm not sure, girlfriend. Okay. All right. We'll play with the rest of this after I start getting the greenery in. I think I'm going to go with a baby eucalyptus. Now, the green is going to kind of help break up all of that red, white, and blue. So I'm just going to kind of cut these off. Hello, hello. Just kind of break these down a little bit because I don't want to have like clumps. Just kind of breaking them down into smaller pieces. Okay, so now we're going to go start adding from up under the bow and around. No, I didn't send them. I think I was waiting for you to order again. I know I sent you a message that I had found them. Okay, so see just how just that little bit of greenery is going to start breaking up all of the that red, white, and blue. Let me try to get another one of those kind of big pieces, because that will go good around the base. You love this ribbon. I love that ribbon too. So I'm going, I know you probably can't see, but I'm going at the very base of this and adding this greenery. Now you can zip tie it in if you want. That'll be totally up to you. And then we're going to go up underneath this way. Keeps moving on me. Ah. And now we're going to start adding it into the bow. So I'm going to try to make sure my loops are exactly where I want them. can add as little or as much as you want. Okay, you can see I'm bringing up that ribbon and going right down to the base. Adding some up underneath as well. Well, hello there, Nadine. How are you, my friend? All right, let's get these going how we want. Look at it, see if we need to add anything else. Down there where it's supposed to be. You like it? All right, and then y'all can tell me if I should add any more greenery to that. Let me hold it up real quick. Stuff out of my way. And we can hold it up. Oh, that baby eucalyptus just... Ugh, I got glue on my brand new mat. There we go. Now, of course, you could always add, you know, your patriotic picks. You could add flowers if you wanted. Like if I wanted, I could add some of these. Now, this is probably the wrong, but it does have a darker shade of blue. But I could add some of these white daisies or the red roses. So you could always add kind of whatever you want. But I like this kind of simple, not over the top, letting the patriotic scarf kind of speak for itself. Now you can kind of pleat this. If you wanted. Bring everybody up. So, get this scarf straightened out under here. Something just fell. There you go. So it'll hang just like that. Do y'all like it? I wasn't sure when I was prepping yesterday, but I think I like it too. And then of course I'll take it outside and we'll trim up. Oh, I'll use those. And we'll trim up all the frays and all of that. Now, once you stop messing with it, it's going to stop fraying. So there's no sense in trying to clean it up as you go. Just wait till you're done, cut them all off, and go about your day. Okay? So there you go. So I'll get this hung up on my front door so y'all can see a really good look of it. And then, like I said, if you don't want this much of the scarf to hang, bring more around to the back so this doesn't hang as long. Okay? Do you like it, Dre? I know we were in chit chat and I was like, I don't know. But I think I like it. Well, I do like it. So if it doesn't sell, it will go on my door. So anyway, that is all I've got for y'all. I am going to get ready and go pick Monk up from school. I did promise him lunch because we didn't have any Lunchables to send him to school and he wasn't going to be there for lunch anyway. So I promised him lunch. So we'll go do that. Run over to Mom, see what she's doing, and then just wait for the storm to come rolling through. That's all you can do. How this would look with burlap. I wanted Dawn. I literally wanted to do it with burlap. I think I just put it up, but I didn't have enough. I did not have enough burlap to do the whole thing. So yeah. Oh, it's right here. So I only had like 2 partial rolls and 1 full roll, but this is literally what I wanted to use. I just didn't have enough. So yeah. So try it and see. I know it'll work. I mean, it's the same concept. You know, jute, burlap, pretty much the same. It won't be as big and fluffy. That's the only difference. So, you anchor down Big Daddy? Yeah. Well, Big Daddy, I now have, he's bungee corded to the gutter. So if the gut, but he's big. I do have him up against the house, but there's no way I can bring him in. He's just too big. But he is gutted to the gutter, or he's zip tied, not zip tied. What bungee corded to the gutter? Lord, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all have an awesome day. Everybody be safe. And I will be here tomorrow at 10 for cups, y'all. All right. Bye, y'all.